Hello everyone, I'm Paul McGuire Grimes. In just under a year, Colman Domingo has delivered 3 stirring performances with Rustin, To the Color Purple, and now Sing Sing. They prove that he's one of the great actors working today. Sing Sing is now in select theaters and will be opening wide in August, and I want to talk about it. This is Paul's trip to the movies. In Sing Sing, Colman Domingo plays G, a man wrongly convicted of murder who spends his life behind bars at Sing Sing Correctional Facility in the maximum security area. He's a quiet, well-mannered, incarcerated man who spends his time spearing the RTA program. RTA is the Rehabilitation Through the Arts program, where he and some of the other men who are incarcerated dip into their creative sides to put on plays. After a successful production of Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream, the group creates a new play that's a little hodgepodge of everything, from gladiators to Hamlet to Freddy Krueger, to get all their ideas into one show. The film follows the members of this group in their attempt to learn their lines, deal with their prison sentences, work on their clemency trials, and showcase the power that theater has on their well-being. The film also stars Sound of Metal actor Raci as Brent Buell, a theater director and playwright who helps the men with their play. Sing Sing comes from writer-director Greg Quidar, who has based the film on the real RTA program that exists, that helps the incarcerated find a new purpose. Quidar has a documentary background, so he gives Sing Sing that kind of same look and approach, like we're getting this kind of inside look at what can happen within the walls of a maximum security prison. There's special attention made to meeting each one of these characters where they are at in this part of the story. There's no judgment on who they were before Sing Sing or the crimes that got them behind bars. Clarence Maclin, who plays Divine Eye, is one of many formerly incarcerated individuals who are now playing, versions of themselves in this film. The authenticity present gives the film its potency to really understanding, I think, who these men are and the power that this program has had on them. I think it really strips away that kind of Hollywood sheen that maybe could have distanced the film from its reality for the audience. The audience can then see and know them as people instead of as prisoners. Now, if anyone out there questions the value of theater or wants to defund the arts programs out there, show them this movie and the power of theater. As one of them states, we're here to become human again. Now, it's not always a cheery film, as Quidar and his writing partner Clint Bentley write in some tension that comes between the men and the confinement that they find themselves in. G is quite surprised when he's passed over for the role of Hamlet when it's given to Divine Eye instead. There are then subsequent conversations to, I think, break the ice and discuss their road to freedom together. There's friendship, laughter, and unity in a very dark place. Colman Domingo gives so much strength and determination to G despite the system that is stacked against him. There's a real delicate balance to what Domingo pulls off and the vulnerability that he slips into G. He broke me many times. As Brent Buell, Raci is always grounded and just stripped of any pretense or even acting. And it's a real treat to see Clarence Maclin and some of the other formerly incarcerated actors open up to what they've been through and the power that this program has had on them. The tagline and the theme of this film is trust the process. And that's not just an acting tip, but really life advice. And we see that carried out with how Greg Quidar tells the story. It's filled with hope that there's always a way out in some way or another. Sing Sing is a very special film and one of the greatest films I've seen this year. I'm giving it 5 out of 5 ticket stubs. If you like my review today, click subscribe on my YouTube channel. I have some other movie reviews, some celebrity interviews, and I'd love to hear from you. Leave me a comment on YouTube at Paul's Movie Trip or on social media. Let me know what your thoughts are on Sing Sing. What are some of the other favorite movies that you've seen this year? Let's talk about some really good movies at Paul's Movie Trip, and then go to my website, paulstriptothemovies.com, for even more reviews. Thank you so much for watching my review of Sing Sing. This is Paul's Trip to the Movies.